Bates. Fades. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Spades has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. James dishes to Ezeli. Back to James. And they double up James. The jump hook, and he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson kicks to Thomas, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Ryan is checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Grizzlies, Matthews, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mike Conley in for James Johnson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Matthews into the lane, to the middle. And Speights with the basket on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got 4 assists in the game. Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And James throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now a 5-point Laker lead. The Grizzlies shooting in this game 45%. Outside Conley. The feed to Speights. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The pass to Ezeli. Lakers working the ball around now. Bryant gets a wide open look. And it's Speights with the rebound. Speights has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Conley kicks to Speights. Shot left block. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ezeli and the call against Lance Thomas. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's James. He kicks it to Ezeli. On the wing, Bryant. 6 to shoot. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Pass to Thomas. Feeds it to Conley. Randolph, a screen on Russell. Conley kicks to Randolph. Can't hit, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. They host the Clippers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. James, the pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conley kicks to Matthews. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 22 points for Wesley Matthews.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Lakers leading by 3. Russell kicks to Randall, and here's James outside. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a good night for Thomas. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
There's the pick. Here's Ezeli, drilled from 11 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Matthews goes in. That's good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
James. Shot is off.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Russell. He feeds it to James. Russell dishes to James. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Outside Conley. To take the lead. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Randolph. 28 points for Wesley Matthews. James outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Conley with it. Spades with a screen on Russell. Pass to Randolph. The 10-footer. And another basket for Memphis.
Timeout call for the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, yo,
Here is Russell. James outside. Randall kicks to James. Here's Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told them, "This is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it." Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Russell against Conley. Clock at 6. Back to Thomas. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Here's Spates. And James pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Randall playing well. He's got 13 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Conley against Russell. Randolph gets to Conley. Randolph in the post. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The Lakers trail. To the middle. Here's James. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
And both free throws, good for James. There is 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Randolph. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Russell, no good. Memphis has guarded the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them, and stolen by Russell. James with it. Now Thomas defending. Azili kicks to Russell, and they double up James. Azili the pass to Russell. And here's James outside. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Conley dishes to Randolph. Good!
Time after time, Zach Randolph getting it done.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Russell kicks to James. The shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to James. The three from Bryant. It's hauled in by Thomas. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. The three, knocks down the three. And so here's Memphis. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. James has a 2-pointer. No good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
Mike, you guys...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith with Mike Conley. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the